Hi guys, hope you're all staying safe. Reaper here, back with another Zombicide painting video. This time around we're doing Sir Schwarz. He's a very simple mini but still fun to paint. I've started off with the standard grey primer, which is Vallejo's Panzer Grey, and I'm doing the bulk of his clothing in Night Blue by Vallejo. Once the night blue is all finished, I moved on to Necromancer's Cloak for the gloves, boots, belt and the hood. This guy is a very dark mini, so I wanted to add a little bit of variation into the colours instead of just doing the whole thing in black essentially. Now that the dark base colours are on, I moved on to plate mail metal for all of the metallic parts. Next up is the highlight for Necromancer's Cloak areas. For this I used Dungeon Grey. This is just to pick up the raised areas and all of the edges. Now before I start highlighting the night blue, I wanted to get the first layer of the red emblem on his chest added on. For this I used Gory Red. I did also use Gory Red for the slice taken out of his arm. With the gory red finished, I start highlighting up the night blue, and for this I use Army Painter's deep blue. I do this the same way as I did the dungeon grey, just getting the raised areas, but I don't do an edge highlight, as in the artwork it looks like the edge is actually darker than the main piece of clothing. Once I finished with deep blue, I moved on to pure red for the design on his chest. You can't really tell what it is in the artwork, so I went for a flower style, just a dot in the middle and then some teardrop shapes around the outside. Now the mini is near enough finished, I moved on to the wash stage and I'm using dark tone for all of the metallic areas. I was going to do the entire mini in dark tone, but felt it would darken it down too much and then it'll just be hard to differentiate the mini from the base. It will just be a blob of black essentially. Finally, with the wash dry, I used matte black for the base just to finish it up. And that will be it for the mini. It was nice and simple to paint, but still fun. It's always fun to paint the folds of clothing like this. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed, guys, and most importantly, don't forget to be kind to each other.